Slag. I saw it in 2 minutes, fail. I saw it like Ashim. dog. Damn it, man. Lexi. It's a wrap. It's over. It's a wrap. It's over. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
great job with your son. He's leaving the best comments he possibly can. One of the best guys here. So. Yeah, well, everyone in the stream's excellent. 494 likes on the stream. Can we get to 550? That's a big ask, isn't it? Yeah. Well, anyway, if you want to leave a comment, if you want to see Messi on the pitch, he's scheduled to come on for the second half. Leave a comment saying Messi or Ronaldo. That's a big question coming out. Luis Suarez on the ball. Luis Suarez serves that patient football for Barcelona. They like to pass it round, get the passes in, get the confidence up, and Yerry Mina on the ball, who's actually made an appearance in the last 5 years. Not an appearance, he started the last 5 games for Barcelona, and that comes down to the injury of Thomas Vermaelen, who's just came back a minute to me, and Mascherano's currently left, so that's allowed a gap in for Yerry Mina. Who's with them now? Yerry Mina just came in, killed himself. Well, I think well, just came in, being part of their game, especially against some of the teams that he was Semedo on the ball. He looks to go around his man, ball in the centre, and it's going to be cleared away by Sundowns. 6.7k in the string. Can we get 14 more likes for 550 likes? Sundowns.
Passes to Suarez. Suarez with a bit of pace, prepared to take on Sumaharu.
There's a great anticipation of the goalkeeper on Yango. Suarez, his trademark, just being very direct when entering the box, taking on the Mamelodi Sundowns defender, and unfortunately the goalkeeper was there to cover him.
Tembazwane has possession for Mamelodi Sundowns with Mabunda. Nonga and forced back. Barcelona, as you mentioned, arrived a little late this morning. Half the world was at OR Tambo at 6 a.m. for their expected arrival, but they did get in fairly early. Charter plane directly out of Barcelona, all business class seats as well, so there would have been an opportunity to have a good rest on the plane. And then of course straight to the hotel, a bit of a meal, a bit of a rest up there too. And they'll be flying out just before midnight this evening. They'll be back in Barcelona, should there be no complications, at 9 o'clock tomorrow, almost ready to get back to their routine and their usual work. Tau Billiard putting some pressure on Mina. Rakitic, oh that's lovely. Through a maze of yellow, he threaded Denis Suarez. They're asking too much of Luis Suarez.
It's interesting to see that Mamelodi Sundowns and Barcelona both playing a very similar formation, just leaving the top striker up front and the one just to start that counter-attack. And Sundowns doing the same with leaving Billiard and Tau up front. I feel that Sundowns, if they just play the ball a little quicker, less elaborate, they're going to create more and more chances and possibly get a goal and get back in this game.
I think the points you've made tonight about how little time the Barcelona players spend on the ball lessons that Mosamani might like to reinforce at the half-time break to his players, who perhaps on occasion over-elaborate or indecisive as well. First get the ball and then decide what they're going to do with it. When with Barcelona it's perhaps the other way around. Millet was offside. Just a reminder that this weekend is the Nedbank Cup final down in Cape Town. 7 o'clock kickoff, Free State Stars and Maritzburg with a rare opportunity to lift some silverware. We'll have great coverage for you here on your World of Champions. Tau to Vilakazi. Still Vilakazi. Still battling away. Rakitic will get himself out of trouble with some ease. Iniesta. Suarez. Up against Wayne Arendse. There's the man from Santos beating the great Uruguayan for pace. He'll tell you that for the next few weeks. Tembazwane looks up. Karma Billiard. Langerman's been waiting on that left-hand flank.
That's a little better from Sundowns. They certainly have the ability to make that ball do the work, play the 1-2 touch and not get caught in possession.
And as you say that, the commentator's curse is imposed on Tembazwane. Now the pace of Dembele up against Sumaharu. They're three in the middle. Here's an easy chance against the upright. Sundowns' defence was stretched. The right back was nowhere to be found, and only the woodwork comes to the rescue of the home side. Three players in position for Barcelona, and a perfect little cross here from Dembele despite the attention of the defender. Back live offside against Luis Suarez.
Just the ferocity of their counter-attack proving to be very problematic for the Sundowns defence this evening. Dennis Suarez just doing everything right, heading the ball back where it came from, tried to keep it low, but just got the post that time.
Well, it's a big crowd here tonight. There's just a momentary stop in players. Some idiot has made his way onto the ground, is doing a lap of honour, and he is going to be hopefully taken away and will spend the rest of the night at the pleasure of the state. Hopefully a few more nights after that as well. Ridiculous. Looking to put some pressure. Barcelona working their way easily out of potential trouble. Yes, they're getting a good roar of approval every time he has the ball, which is nice recognition from this South African crowd.
Just amazing to know that we're witnessing Iniesta's last or second last match playing for Barcelona, a team where he spent his entire life.
I haven't seen much about where he might be heading. Of course, Xavi went to Qatar, where there's a nice little pension package for players like Iniesta. But I've heard some, read some pieces he might be off to MLS in America, where Wayne Rooney is headed.
I think there's a few mentions of him going to China.
Ah, yes, China too. It's more than a pension there these days. Ask the Argentinian striker, ex-Man City, name escapes me now for the moment. Tevez, Carlos Tevez. Ridiculous money. Ngonga, seeing off the challenge of Digne.
And his years, Ngonga's years in Europe is going to just put him in good stead coming up against the likes of Barcelona. He's got a lot of experience.
Well, he played Champions League, of course, with Racing Genk. Now Vilakazi, this is better stuff from Sundowns. Away goes Percy Tau. Billiat waits, Zwane arriving late. They're all joining up now. Chance for Mabunda, who cracks the side netting. Hit it with some power, Tiani Mabunda.
A great bit of flair from Percy Tau. Just dropping the shoulder a bit and done everything right, Mabunda, except get it on target. Great bit of skill in the centre of midfield from Sibusisa Vilakazi.
Now Dembele. Too much for Suarez. This one, Dembele, of course, left Borussia Dortmund in a little bit of a cloud to join Barcelona. First goal tonight from him. Luis Suarez with the second.
We talk about Dembele just having the ability to use both feet, and we talk about the fundamentals of a great player, and that is certainly one of them, being able to play with both left and right as an attacker.
Rakitic, Iniesta, losing out in the middle there. Now Tau, that's a good first touch from him. Looking for Billiat, cut out by Mina. Tau will come running, now he gets the return pass. It's a little too strong from Zwane. Good idea and good run from Tau. Semedo. Good run from Dembele. Lovely left-footed pass from Busquets as well, showing his quality. The understated quality that Busquets has shown all these years with Barcelona. He's the spring that keeps this clock ticking. This is the Supersport box, by the way, where food and drink is on. And Stanton, I missed that invitation. Dennis Onyango's hurt himself a little bit. Might be a chance for Kennedy Mwini to have a bit of a run, as he did against Celtic in the last league game.
Well, Mamelodi Sundowns certainly wasn't short of opportunities in this game. We just see where Onyango kind of hurt himself. He done well to just keep that ball under control because it was moving away from him, and Barcelona striker was on a hand to pounce.
Dennis Onyango at 33, a relative junior as far as goalkeeping is concerned, and of course has already won the award as the best African-based player in that year that Sundowns won the Champions League, of course, 2016. Sumaharu, Kakana to turn. Zwane out wide to Langerman. This is Billiat. Iniesta. Arena. Taken away by Mabunda. Minutes of time to be added on at the end of the 45, says Daniel Bennett, who's tonight's fifth official. Now here they come, Denis Suarez. That's over the top.
Mark, it has to be said that Mamelodi Sundowns has done extremely well, just containing this Barcelona attack. They've had very little space between the lines to play the normal Barcelona way. And you see Denis Suarez with coming in on the inside and taking a shot, but I think the two goals that they conceded were self-inflicted.
Now, the goalkeeper plays sweeper and denies the run there of Tau and Billiat. It was a little sloppy on the stroke of half-time from Barcelona. Can Sundowns perhaps conjure up something here just before the break? Vilakazi with Zwane into Tau. Wrong direction, Vilakazi. Kana. Langerman up against Dembele. Into touch. Barcelona throw in, and well, just a matter of seconds now before the end of this first half. Entertaining as we expected it would be. Sundowns, perhaps their nerves have cost them a chance. This is a free corner though. And Minya knocks the linesman over. Call it a Barcelona kiss perhaps. So will they have in time to take this corner? So Tau needs to take this quickly. The referee will be within his rights to blow the whistle. Played short. He has Billiat. Here is Langerman. Surely a shot. Very wide. And that is the first half here at Soccer City. So 2 goals. They came early as well. Barcelona showing their class. Your thoughts, Stanton Fredericks?
Once again, I think that Mamelodi Sundowns gave a good account of themselves. But the quality of Barcelona just coming through. One feels that they're just going through the motions, but I'd like to see Mamelodi Sundowns play that ball a little bit quicker and just test that defence a bit more.
Well, there have been 1 or 2 chances. Dembele did get the first for Barcelona, taking advantage of a horror defender's error at the back. And then, of course, Luis Suarez showing his predatory class with the second of the evening. Sundowns 0, Barcelona 2 here at half-time. Don't forget the views of Sia Nkosi coming up during the break.
Apply for a loan of up to 150,000 Rand. SMS your SA ID number to 42061. Direct access. With us, you can.
I got hold of a person by the name of Quentin, and he said he will phone back. My phone was not even called yet from my call, and he was back with me, take all my details, gave me a preliminary quote, and he said, is that enough? And I look at my wife and I thought, sorry, but I have to take this.
How unbelievable was your saving?
More than 700 a month. I can just tell everybody, pack up and phone insurance.
SMS car to 44177 or call 08600 60,000 for a quote.
Global football clash in Russia, and we're giving you the chance to win millions in our Choose Your Champions promotion. Predict each stage of the competition, including group stage winners, knockout eliminations, and finals champions. Entry is free. Sign up today and choose your champions. Betway, for the love of the game.
Tandy doesn't know what to do anymore. She feels like giving up. Since her husband has been experiencing problems in the bedroom, he has become depressed and absent. She just wishes he would stop avoiding her. But her sister Zintle has some good advice. Visit Men's Clinic International. Her husband did, and their marriage is back on track. Let us help you. Visit one of our doctors today. Simply text HELP to 32110 or WhatsApp us on 072 315 2574.
Rafael Nadal is a man who needs no introduction. The King of Clay is making his 14th appearance at Roland Garros. Since his debut at the event in 2005, Rafa has raised the trophy on 10 occasions. During that 13-year spell, Nadal has only lost 2 matches in Paris. After overcoming a hip injury earlier this year, Nadal was back to his best, picking up clay court trophies in Barcelona and Monte Carlo. This Roland Garros player profile was proudly brought to you by Prudential Investment Managers.
At Spur, we start cooking your ribs so long before you order them, you'd swear we knew you were coming. We start with Spur Seasoning, a 24-hour marinade and a slow cook till they're good and tender. Finally, our Master Griller flame sears all that flavor in at 350 degrees. Now you know why your Spur ribs are falling off the bone. Steak, ribs, and burger people. Spur, people with a taste for life.
This is WWE Superstar Titus O'Neil, and for all your latest updates on WWE, you can follow @Supersport TV.
Life is all about finding the right partner. One who stands by you, lends a hand, and enables your success. Someone who helps you see the possibilities. We are those people, and when you're ready to take the next step, we are here for you. Take advantage of life's opportunities. Apply for a loan of up to 150,000 Rand. SMS your SAID number to 42061. Direct access. With us, you can.
Well, at the break here at Soccer City in the Nelson Mandela Centenary Cup, it is the visitors, FC Barcelona, are 2 goals to the good. And you look at how it all played out, Zia. One thing that we knew coming into this one is that you cannot afford to make any mistakes against the Spanish champions.
Against a team like Barcelona, you cannot, because they've got some dangerous forward players, and they showed that when Dembele picked up that ball from a Sumahoro mistake and just bended it around the Onyango, no chance for him. So for a player of his calibre, you can never afford him that kind of an opportunity. At least make him work for it and not just give them to him like that.
Agreed. No mistakes is what you can't afford in this particular matchup, and we saw it here. And Bangali exposed.
There was no need for that. Well, he hasn't been playing off late. He's a bit rusty because he's looked very uncomfortable. And here he's risking the ball. And you know Barcelona, it's their style. They'll press you up top, and that's what they did here. Force him to make a mistake. So credit to Barcelona as well, because they forced him to make that mistake. Because the next thing he was going to do was play back to the goalkeeper, and they were still going to press the goalkeeper. But a well-taken goal there by Dembele.
Fantastic. And of course, in the lead, it was all about Mamelodi Sundowns now, just to calm their nerves and to get back into the encounter. And we saw them starting to get a few opportunities.
Well, Ter Stegen will always know that the player, when he's one-on-one against him, is going to try to chip him. I mean, players do that all the time. And I think he read it very well. Unfortunately, there for PSG. But I think the best decision was to try and slide it under him, because he was still on his feet. There was no sign that he was going to go down. So it ended up being a good save for Ter Stegen.
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe did Percy see his name in lights? Because, I mean, we had written it and we said this one is a goal.
It was all over the headlines, but unfortunately he missed it. It was a great opportunity, great run, followed by a great pass. But look how they break the lines here. You know, it moves, it advances from one line to another with so much ease. And you won't say the Sundowns were not organized here. You know, they were set, they had everyone in their initial positions, but they just couldn't defend that because of how the ball was moved through the spaces with so much
ease.
So much ease,
yeah.
Yes. That's what Barcelona have been doing throughout the first half.
That's right. As you're saying, I mean, they were playing as if they were right at home. They settled in very, very quickly and playing with a lot of comfort, a lot of ease, playing their normal game. I
think the difference between the two teams is that Barcelona uses an opportunity to play that ball forward quick and hit you while you're still trying to figure yourselves out. Whereas on the other hand, Mamelodi Sundowns, sometimes that pass forward, that quick pass forward delays a bit. They've threatened them in set pieces, and I think that they should do that more. And the second goal came from a situation where they had a set piece. It was played quick while the other guys were still coming out. As we can see here,
yeah, I mean, in fact, you had wanted him to take that spot kick earlier on, because we know what it is that he can do from the spot, Lompo.
Well, I was screaming, saying that take a shot there, because I know that he can test Ter Stegen, but he's a great goalkeeper as well, so a fantastic save.
All right, we're taking a look at the stats in terms of what the first half dictated.
Well, Barcelona will always dictate possession, you know, whenever you play against them. They got some great players, Rakitic, Iniesta, as well as Dani Suarez in the middle of the park. They can start from the back, they risk the ball, so hence the ball possession stats look like that. But Sundowns have done well as well to keep the ball at times, but I just think they can move it a bit quicker forward, especially when there's opportunities and there's runners that are in good positions.
Yeah, in the true name.